the opportunity for God to form your destiny. Even some of you, all right, thank God you're in a church where there's free message. Let's say we are selling the message. You won't have bought. Now, it is free. You're not even listening. Now, I have a book out now. My church members are not buying. No, Papa. We have heard it. I'm not even listening to reading and hearing. Your time, your energy, your gifts, your skills. I was not just for 5 years. They didn't even know I used to drum. I'm just coming down. You failed. Big time. It's not a FEC. You just failed. Let me drop some few points and I close. Understand that service is God's way of bringing people into their place of destiny. You remember Saul, 1 Samuel chapter 9, verse 1 to 3? Now there was a man of Benjamin whose name was Kish, the son of Abiel, the son of Zerah, the son of Bekorat, the son of Aphia, a Benjamin, a mighty man of power. Look at next verse. And it looks to me, anytime God is looking for a king, he's going for a son that is serving his father. Every time God is in search for a king, he says, is there another son serving his father there? Let me look for him. Because this was Saul. And when God was going to locate Saul, he was in his service to his father. He says, and he had a son whose name was Saul, a choice young man, and a goodly, and there was not among the children of Israel a goodlier person than he. From his shoulder and upward, he was higher than any of the persons. Look at next verse. He says, and the asses of Kish, Saul's father, were lost. And Kish said to Saul his son, take now one of the servants with thee, and arise, go seek the ass. The question, to where, sir? He said, no. Just look for it. There are no Google map there. Just seek for it. In other words, go and get results, whatever it takes you. My spiritual mom, Pastor FUNMI Obaje, she can't give you something as an answer and say it's not possible. You don't tell her it's not possible. He said, you have the Holy Ghost, you have the Bible. It must be possible. You can't say, sir, you couldn't. That's part of what toughened us. The face of challenges. Toughened us. 1 Samuel chapter 17. What about David? And verse 17 to 18. Jesus said unto David his son, take now for thy brethren. Who can tell you take? Could it be that when the father was instructing him, it was God observing from heaven? If he's taking it, can you imagine? Saul took a step looking for his father's asses, but he was taking a step towards the truth. In his own mind, he was looking for what he was asked to look for. But in the eyes of divine justice, he was going towards the truth. And David did the same. It means God always hides greatness in service. He hides it there. One lady whose song we sang today, and one of the international pastors who came to the ministry of our Father and the Lord, saw her minister and invited her brother and said, me. Nobody in my family has ever gone to a place like that before. But it was just like, I'll now be singing with those people. Let's say they have good tenor now. It will partner with my soprano, but no, I don't do such. Not my type. Be an evangelist, or being an evangelist, or being an evangelist and serving tables. It's your heart. I remember those days when I went to serve under my shepherd. I was a president, I'm a vice president okay, this is how my journey started. In secondary school, I was FCS. How many of you went to Federal Government College? All right, you know what they call FCS, right? So I was depending on FCS, and it was kind of influential, the way we did it. It was almost like a campus fellowship president, like a UJCM or joint campus fellowship, and that's what it was. Because there's only one Christian platform, except the Catholics who had their own platforms. So from there, I went to university. I became an assistant pastor. My pastor was going to hand over to me when the Lord told me to drop and go and serve my spiritual father. And I didn't know I had so much pride. Because all my days on campus, everybody did Ogasa to me, collected my Bible, carried my Bible, and things like that. So I didn't know, there was a part of me. So when I went to Daddy's music, and he said, everybody mop the floor, and including me, I mopped the floor, I washed toilets. Yes, I washed toilet. One day I was hungry and I was sober. I said, God, and this is why my statement, I'm telling you for you. I said, God, but you told me to come to this man. That was my spiritual father. I'm calling this man. No? I know God was looking for me in heaven. Who would he get here? He told me to come to this man to claim ministry. Now I'm mopping floor. And God said, the heart that will come low to mop the floor is the heart that can do ministry.